What's up, my movie misfits, and welcome back to Koffin Click, your weekly horror review show that digs up the movies your sanity tried to bury. As always, I am Jeff, and I am here with...
Justin. How is everyone this evening?
And this is Juan, one of the survivors of these movies.
Ah! And we're here to guide you through the creepy, the campy, and the catastrophically bad. So grab your snacks, drinks, silver bullets, and brace yourself. Or don't. If you like what we do here and you want to support us, we now have 2 shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com/Koffin Click Podcast. It'd be awesome if you could help us. Also, BaylaCon 5 is Saturday, June 6th. It's Chicago's comic and toy show. Big show. Can't wait for it. Our friend Julio is going to be an artist there. And there will be more information to come as I get it. So,
any of the toy people wrestlers that we know and love are going to be there?
I have no idea yet.
Okay.
He hasn't given me any of that info yet.
And I mean, I was literally just saying that because I was just thinking about Brody, and he's definitely a toy guy as well as very large and awesome on AEW.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, a big man that I would not want to see in a toy store because I know I'm not getting whatever
you're next to him with.
Whatever Power Ranger figure I want is going to him. I'm not fighting that in for anything. So this week we have 3 movies that 3 white guys shouldn't be talking about. No, we have 3 movies that. Sorry, I don't know how to say this without it sounding completely.
3.5 white guys.
You're right.
2.5.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. 2.5, right?
2.5 men. Anyway,
Yeah, 2.5 men.
Oh, here we go. What was it again? CBS? Before it went to syndication.
Men.
No, I know they're gonna come after us now.
Yeah. Okay. Like some CBS.
I don't know that guy that runs CBS is a weirdo. Maybe he would.
We're weirdos. Anyway, this week we have Candyman, Blade, and Get Out. So we're going to jump just right into this. Candyman came out October 16th, 1992. Directed by Bernard Rose and written by Clive Baker and Bernard Rose. This movie stars Virginia Madsen as Helen Lyle, Tony Todd as Candyman. God, I miss him so much.
Yeah.
Xander Berkeley as Trevor, and then Ted Raimi as Billy. So the little facts
Any relation?
I don't know. I meant to look that up. I don't think so, but it wouldn't surprise me because Raimi is not a popular last name.
Not necessarily, no.
I'll look it up here in a minute. But the fun facts that I found before we get into it is while investigating one of Candyman's crime scenes, Helen and Bernadette discovered the design of the apartment's medicine cabinet made a possible point of entry for an intruder. This was not a made-up piece of horror movie fiction. While researching the film, Bernard Rose learned that there was a series of murders that had been committed in Chicago in this very way. And that's the thing about Candyman that always trips me out is that, yes, this movie is based on a urban myth, but all the realism that's just in this movie.
There's so much actual things ingrained into it, yeah.
So in Slashers Part 1 in 2018, Tony Todd said that he was stung by bees 26 times during the space of the Candyman trilogy. And he got paid, I think, upwards, I can't remember the number, but I think it was upwards of like $3,000 per sting. Which, I mean, Tony Todd's an amazing actor, and again, he passed away, I think either last year or the year before. Yeah, because his final movie was Candyman, or not Candyman. His final movie was the newest Final Destination. He had a character in it.
Yeah.
Or, returning character.
Some of those bee stings were in his mouth.
Yep. Yeah. He got fucked up for this movie.
Yeah.
So, the last one I found, because I was trying to find things that I didn't know. Whenever Candyman is walking, his footsteps have no sound, signifying his status as a rumor and mythology powered by superstition come to life. And that didn't hit me until I read it. Mm-hmm. So I've seen this movie a bunch.
Yeah.
So, for those of you whose back hurts when you hear the word blockbuster, outside of that, I guess a cool, trend while we were growing up, as far as me and Justin go, I don't know if it hit so much for you, Juan, was the whole go into the bathroom, close the door, and say Candyman 5 times, or Bloody Mary.
Oh, the Bloody
Which,
Mary. For
all
me,
the
it would be
Bloody
Bloody
Mary-
Mary.
You good? Okay. You've never turned your head to look at me like that after me saying something like... in context of the podcast, my wife just gave me the weirdest look after... Do you remember doing the Bloody Mary thing?
I remember dumb people doing the Bloody Mary thing.
Yeah, I was saying,
and
I
you
was never
married
stupid.
one of them,
I was never stupid enough to do it.
Thing who brought a Ouija board into our house.
Yes, and... If you didn't pick that up, I also have a Ouija board, but it has Elvira on it, so I don't really use it. But yeah, and
Sandra Peterson just telling you to stop doing dumb stuff. If
knock
you
it
wanna
off.
use it.
Right? No, damn it. But no, So the only thing that the only effect of the Bloody Mary thing is that I just really like them as an adult.
Oh, the drink. I was like, what the hell? I was
Yeah,
sitting there
Bloody
for a second,
Mary,
like, what the hell are you talking about? No, okay. Yeah, the drink.
Right.
Jesus.
But as far as this movie goes, I bring this list up a lot, and I feel like I've added too many movies to it, so I'll have to figure it out. But this is in my top 10 favorite horror movies. Or
Absolutely.
not just mine, but I think in a top 10 of important horror movies.
Absolutely. Yeah. I can see that.
That's one I wouldn't mind doing in the bathroom 3 times.
What, Bloody Mary?
Yeah. Not saying it, but having a Bloody Mary in the bathroom.
Oh, this woman ain't shit.
Right? Yeah.
Like, the toilet's right there.
Right?
Yeah. You
Um,
don't even have to leave.
Yeah.
Right? But I think this movie, and living near, Chicago, somewhere in the vicinity of my life, the entirety of my life, to realize, that, Cabrini Green is real.
Oh, yeah.
Getting older and realizing all of that and all the stories that come out of it, not just about Candyman, but like when they were filming this movie, they had to have a local gang there to protect them.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of them were extras in the movie.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But as far as this movie goes, this will always be less of a horror story for me and more of a romance movie. And it dates back all the way back to his origins.
Yeah.
And just how being racist is just being stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juan, Justin?
Oh, yeah, so, this movie, I don't think I saw it at the movie theaters because, I don't know. I remember seeing it at, it's funny that you said that, renting it at Blockbuster. And
No,
watching
I'm
it.
pretty sure we had it at our house from Blockbuster before, too, if I remember right.
Yeah, so I've rented it Blockbuster, watched it there, and watched it at home. I was about to say on DVD, but no, that's VHS.
And
On VHS.
And honestly, this movie, if you didn't look at the cover, you just picked up Candyman. Is this a Willy Wonka sequel?
Right.
Not at all, bud.
Yeah, exactly. But the funny thing is, yeah, it is Begrini Greens, and I never actually went there, but I knew it was in Chicago, and it was kind of cool seeing a movie of something that you actually know where it's at and the area and all that stuff, and be like, oh man, that's Chicago, that's here, man, that's awesome.
Like that opening shot of the city.
Right.
Which apparently they had, this movie had the technology. It was like a 500 millimeter camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Virginia Madsen said, nobody's ever going to be able to top that shot with how steady it is. At least we know for the time that this movie came out.
Yeah,
So,
the era, yeah.
yeah, but that, from a cinematography point, this movie is really, really good.
Right.
Yeah.
This movie, it was good, but there was a couple of plot point things that I had a little issue with. Just little issues, and we'll get to that. I'll get to that, but yeah, the fact that this movie was based on actual stories that came out of there and stuff like that, with the mirror, the whole being behind the mirror and all that stuff. All that stuff actually happened there and all that stuff, and there was robberies and stuff like that. So I just thought that it was really interesting how they were able to incorporate all that into the movie. The story about how he became the Candyman, it was okay, but I don't understand. I forget why he actually got the name Candyman. I mean, was that his name back then, or whatever? I can't remember, because I thought his name was something else, but then I don't know how the whole Candyman thing got.
Well, no, I thought the lore was he would leave candy in places to try and draw people or something.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I don't remember though.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But in the movie, I don't know if his name was Candyman, and that's the reason why. Because when they say Candyman, he would show up and start killing people or whatever. But if his name wasn't Candyman, why would he show up if they say Candyman? That's the only part of the plot point of the movie I had a problem with.
The original Candyman, Daniel Robitaille, thank you. I completely butchered that. Wow.
Right.
Was a talented black artist and son of a former slave in the 19th century who fell in love with a white woman. For this, a lynch mob severed his hand, covered him in honey, and forced bees to sting him to death before burning his body.
Okay, so that's where the candy part came in.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah, because I couldn't remember how the name came about, but yeah. So and then it turns out that she was a reincarnation of the woman he fell in love with. Hence the picture of the mirror on the other side of the wall or whatever, or I think is how she found out, or it was in a book or something. I forget.
No, it's the walls in the project. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the walls in the project and everything. So yeah, I mean, and then the only other problem I had with this movie is at the end. If he was a ghost, how did he die in the fire? If he's already a ghost.
Because ghosts still burn. Why? You can burn a ghost.
You could burn their bones, but you can't burn a ghost.
Yeah,
Supernatural.
By proxy.
Have you ever seen Supernatural?
But that's what I was getting to. I know. They're trying to infer that the pile is so large that it may indeed house his bones from who knows how long ago.
Oh, I guess.
At least that's how I always take it as when I watch it.
Okay.
As he died, the mob chanted Candyman, making it his name in death. He was burned and his ashes were scattered where the Cabrini Green housing project was later built. And then he returns as a supernatural spirit who kills anyone who says his name 5 times in the mirror.
Yeah, because the original real life lore of Daniel Robitaille, it was in the Chicago, 1880s,
right.
1890s Chicago area.
Oh, okay.
Or 1870s or whatever the hell it was.
Which I don't mean to take away from this movie, but after seeing The Wicker Man, anybody attacked by bees, it really doesn't hold any weight to watching Nicolas Cage get attacked by bees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. No, that's a good point, actually.
Clearly, I saw Candyman first and was horrified as this movie, with this movie as a child, and then later on seeing again we do have a Nicolas Cage episode where we talk about The Wicker Man.
Right.
But yeah, I was just like, I just can't get Nick Cage screaming, not the bees again, out of my head. So.
But on the other hand, that is kind of a freaky scene if you think about it, because all the bees coming out of his mouth, that's kind of ugh. And then plus not only that, we had that other episode where we watched Space, where the alien went into his body and started And if I'm not mistaken, I said on that episode that's one of the worst ways I think that would be one of the worst ways to die.
Suffocation.
Yeah, suffocation.
No breathing. Don't give up.
I mean, in the case of life, that episode, if it goes past your vital organs, I mean, you don't know what's happening anymore anyway.
Right.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
You are, as the kids would say nowadays, cooked.
Yeah, I guess.
Is that what they say nowadays?
I have no idea, but I've heard it enough.
I thought cooked was wrestling, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean Luigi, the guy who has the pizza dough?
So that was my only problem with those were only 2 plot points that I had a problem with this movie but other than that, it's an enjoyable I can't talk today.
Enjoyable movie.
Yes, thank you. to watch, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, please watch it.
Yeah,
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think this is one of the very few good history pieces, like, wadded into horror.
Oh, yeah.
Because there aren't many.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
Because, I mean, you know, until Tony Todd, the directors, the writers, want to make this movie, who really knew about 1870s through 1890s-ish time period, a guy getting that horribly mistreated over something as retarded as race?
I mean, I completely agree. And we did a whole episode on Sinners, so, like...
Yeah.
No, I completely agree.
So, I mean, to me, this movie is just one of those things that you have to watch.
I mean,
because, like, people don't talk about these things, but they still need to be known. Otherwise, you know, in the old tired out saw, history will repeat itself.
I mean...
Yeah, exactly. If you don't know your history, it's doomed to repeat it.
Like I said, in the beginning, like, racism is stupid, but especially in the 90s, to use it as a hook or the plot point for your movie,
yeah.
Like, I get it. But yeah, no, this movie, like, and I didn't say anything against it, but this movie's fucking awesome. Like,
yeah,
there's no.
Well, using words that kids will probably say nowadays, this movie for its time is very woke.
Yes, it is.
Right.
But it's eye opening, and if it's not a movie about a supernatural killer. And by the way, Tony Todd is the only man who could have done this. I don't think you could have gotten a better actor.
Yeah. I agree.
Also, not to be stung by bees 26 times in the trilogy. But to use...
I mean, he probably saw it as, well, fuck it, for getting the message and stuff, you know, like the old history and things out there into the, like, media.
Him and Virginia Madsen took, I think, ballroom dancing classes or something. To make their scenes a little bit more romantic, just to have that connection, which always kind of like blows my. Obviously, I'm not an actor, but it also it blows my mind that an actor's like, "Hey, what can we do to make this scene better? Let's go learn ballroom dancing." What? But again, movement, all those little subgenre things that get tossed in, all those little details. It's just something I really don't think about a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah,
so.
But I mean, it's been vital. I mean, even in the Alien episode, when the nice, large, young Kenyan man goes to mime school and all these other things, otherwise we don't have an alien.
Well,
that's as amazing as it is in the first one.
Plus, not only that, it helps with the chemistry. Because, I mean, there's movies out there where actors hate each other, and you can almost tell in the movie that they don't like each other.
Speaking of
real
actors,
life,
speaking of
everyone in Twilight,
right, expecting
no chemistry,
right?
Talking about actors hating each other,
you could tell. Sometimes in movies you could tell.
Speaking of actors who hate each other, the next movie we talk about has an actor that a lot of people don't like to work with, but we'll get there. So, Abacus and Koffin Rating?
Yeah.
So, first, the kill count for this movie is not that many, surprisingly. It's only 7 kills.
I like movies like this that have a low kill count because it's more intimate.
Oh, yeah.
Especially for what, again, like we've talked about it a bunch, the subject matter of this movie.
Right. Which is,
you
could say that about...
with a crazy hook, and it's just 7 people dying. Like, yeah, exactly. That's the point you're making right there.
So, speaking of urban legends, for the longest time, I connected, and they're not the same. I found this out. But there was that, urban myth that that story of somebody, their car breaks down, they get out of the car, they come back, there's a hook on, the mirror or whatever. Mm-hmm. I always used to think, oh, that's Candyman. So he's going to attack me while I'm driving. Mind you, I was 7 when this happened to me. So I was like, oh, well, I shouldn't drive at night because Candyman's going to get me. But is that before or after I say his name in the mirror? This doesn't make any sense to me.
Right.
Being an adult sucks. Also, quicksand's going to be an important part of my life. And it was never an important part of my life.
Yeah, that's funny you bring that up because I used to be scared of that all the time too. It's funny how your childhood brain works. But I used to think that every time I go to the beach, I'm gonna fall into quicksand, or I'm gonna get stuck in quicksand at the beach.
I wouldn't I would never want to.
When I was a kid.
Oh no, fair enough. No, I
Right.
completely agree.
Right.
Sorry. I was sorry. I had a wild thought about my past. I wasn't the one who would go in to be like, oh, let's do Candyman or Bloody Mary. Let's just watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I would get pulled into bathrooms and people would say it. I'm like, if I die, it's your fault. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, I used to tell people if I die, I'm gonna come back and haunt you.
Stop haunting your ass.
Yeah, I'm
son.
haunting your ass to death until you die.
So,
I was like, you kill me, I'm haunting your ass, just so you know.
My abacus for this, or my rating, is a B. This movie isn't, as an adult, isn't scary to me.
Right.
As a child, it fucking floored me, I can tell you that much. And my Koffin rating is 4.5 Koffins. This movie is near perfect in my eyes.
I give the abacus, I give it C. It's one of our ratings, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, C. I give it a C because it wasn't really scary. It was interesting. I give it that, and it was a story at that time when it came out, and it really it's not told that much. So I give it a C for that, and then my Koffin rating, I give it I'll give it 3 coffins. Yeah.
You don't like things that start to look dated, do you? Because now Candyman is a great movie, but yes, it starts to look a little dated.
Well, no, because we talking over. There's a couple movies that we watched later, that I don't know how you say it. Future movies that we're gonna be bringing up, or future movies we're gonna watch. Some of those
times movies.
Yeah, well, no, I mean our movies for the next episode that we know we're gonna watch. Obviously, is there's the special effects in those. I'll get to on that episode, but yeah, those I think hold up pretty decent.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Abacus. I concur with Jeff's B. If only for the cinematography that was discussed earlier, and almost how at times it's a misdirect within the cinematography. That stuff is genius, and it makes you think just enough. So yeah, I agree with the B. And then I guess 4.5 coffins too, because there's just one, maybe 2 tiny things that I can't even think of right now that I thought of when I was rewatching it again, that I would bring up, but I don't remember now. So otherwise, I would have gave it a 5 probably.
Alright, so the next movie is probably the movie that I quote the most throughout the year. And that is Blade, August 9th, 1998. This is directed by Stephen Norrington and written by David S. Goyer. And this movie stars Wesley Snipes as Blade, Stephen Dorff as Deacon Frost, and Chris Christopherson as Whistler. And I only put that in because he has technically his first name is his last name, just with 4 letters.
Yeah.
So, I'll do my facts first before I get into my feelings about this movie. But when David S. Goyer first pitched the idea of doing a Blade movie, the executives of New Line felt there were only 3 actors who could possibly do the role. Wesley Snipes, Denzel Washington, and Lawrence Fishburne. We were this close to having Morpheus as Blade.
Yeah.
But in Goyer's mind, Snipes was always the perfect choice for the character of Blade, and I have to agree with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because after these next 2 facts, I'm going to get into Snipes' Blade, and oh boy. So, actually, sorry, this fact, one of the things that I say throughout the year, and I say it about people that, I'll never talk to again. I always say this in my head, because if I ever say it out loud to somebody, I'm getting throat punched, and I know it. And it's, some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
It's the greatest line in a
Yeah.
Marvel movie. Before all the current stuff.
So,
Right.
while discussing the character of Deacon Frost, Wesley Snipes described him as the kind of guy who ice skate uphill. Stephen Norrington and David Goyer love this race so much they worked it into the film. So
I didn't even know that.
I can only imagine Snipes was like, "Oh fuck this piece of shit. He looks like a motherfucker who will ice skate uphill." And Stephen and David were like, "Yes."
Yes.
Deacon
Blade
Frost.
would say that.
So Wesley Snipes was interested in doing a movie adaptation of the Black Panther comics when he was offered this project.
Yeah.
He said that he was unfamiliar with Blade comics, seeing more of a connection to the Black
Exploitation?
I can't say this word.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Exploitation.
There you
Yes,
go.
thank you. Heroes of the 1970s. I just approached him as this really cool character where I get to do martial arts and wear a leather suit, he said. Like, if you want to sum up Blade, yeah, that's it. So, okay. I love this movie from beginning to end.
Yeah.
This
Mhm.
could have been the worst vampire movie ever put out, but it wasn't. So I do have to give a big shout out to this movie for what we have in the MCU now.
Yeah.
This wasn't a Marvel product. Well, at the time it wasn't, but this was a
Precursor.
Like this is what a good comic book movie looked like in the 90s. And oh my god, we had Street Fighter, we had the Super Mario Brothers movie. We had all these different movies, but then you come to Blade and it's like, oh my god, this is on par. This is accurate.
Yeah.
My two favorite things about this movie, well, three things, is I don't know how much of a script Wesley Snipes had, or if he was just embodying this character from the jump. Because one of my other favorite quotes from this movie is, there are worse things out there tonight than vampires. Like what? Like me. Like, again, only Wesley Snipes is getting away with that.
Yeah.
Maybe angry Denzel in Training Day, but Denzel didn't get this role.
And I mean, Fishburne, if he said it like Morpheus, probably would get over.
Yeah, but like I was thinking about that when I found that fact. I was like, there's no way I couldn't have seen Denzel do this. I'm surprised Samuel L. Jackson wasn't like.
Yeah.
all these
98. What was right before that?
All
these motherfucking vampires
all these
and this motherfucking club.
This motherfucking rave. Like,
wait, was Snakes on a Plane right before that, or no? It had to have been after.
Right.
This was before Snakes on a Plane. Snakes on a
Yeah.
Plane came out in like late 2000.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what he would have done right before Blade came out.
Was this around
97,
Pulp
6-ish.
Fiction?
What was Pulp Fiction 96?
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, while you look that up, I'll talk.
94.
Oh, 94. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
No, that's
figure out.
okay.
So, when it comes to Blade, there are only three things that matter to me. One, Blood Rave.
Oh.
Yes.
If there was ever an introduction to techno music for me, it is that scene and that scene alone. You have no idea how many times I've been playing Vampire the Masquerade, and my character isn't even close to being Blade, and that is going off in my head.
Oh.
Anytime I watch anything that has to do with vampires, we watched Sinners. That theme was in the back of my head. Like,
Yeah.
that will forever live. Two is Snipes' portrayal of Blade and his badass attitude.
Yeah.
With the guns, the sword, the everything.
Yeah.
And my third thing about this movie that I love the most, aside from like the plot and like the way that it's explained and everything with his mom, I don't normally side with villains, but Deacon Frost gets the most shit talked to him throughout this entire movie. I would have done the same fucking thing, and I'm not a motherfucker who would ice skate uphill. Like, sorry, that line. Like, I was in. I didn't see this in the theater. I missed this one. But when I saw it on DVD, I thought I stroked out when that line came on. I was like, did he just say that? Is this a Mighty Python movie? Like, that's comedy in this fucking comic book film, you know? But I love this movie so fucking much. And done episodes on vampires, and I was waiting to get to this one. Because this is, aside from Interview with a Vampire, this is my favorite vampire movie. And I'm just going to talk in circles, but I fucking love this movie.
Okay, so I also really enjoy this movie. I actually enjoy all three of them. I think they were all good. But since we're just talking about this one for now, I'll tell you, one of the things I like the most is, well, you guys know, I love a movie that has an awesome soundtrack.
Yeah.
This movie has an awesome soundtrack. The scene when he goes into the Oriental nightclub, whatever, and those, like, the girls are singing and stuff like that. The girls are singing and stuff like that. I like that. I looked that song up. Just so the whole soundtrack, I bought the soundtrack back when the movie first came out, but I really like that song, or that song they were singing, and I'm so glad that it was an actual full song with those girls. The one that I found had those girls' voices in it, because I love the way that went.
That song is like stuck in my brain somewhere at all times.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, and then the rave or whatever. Also, yeah, I like that one a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of good soundtracks in all the Blade movies, but this one I really liked it a lot. It went really good with the movie. I love the sword. Like when the one guy, he picks up Blade's sword and then it cuts his hands off, and the other guy laughs at him and says "stupid ass" or whatever he tells him for getting his hand cut off or whatever.
And I love when they find out that Deacon is turned. He wasn't born a vampire, and they're just oh, you got scars on you. Oh, you were turned. You're not a full blood. Fuck you. Yeah. What the fuck did I do?
Right. Oh yeah, they didn't like him because he was a full blood. Yeah, and then
another movie about racism.
Right. Yeah, and then
vampire racism.
Yeah, right. Vampire racism.
They're just nope. I can't title the episode that,
but you know what? The funny thing is, this is another movie where I never seen the comic books or whatever, but I really, like you said, it felt like a full movie to me. It felt like there was no really gaps or anything like that. They told the story really well. His background story was in there, or origin story, as they say. His origin story was in there.
Wasn't bad at all.
Right. I like the fact that Deacon needed the what is it?
The blood god.
Yeah, the blood god. That was cool. I liked that part. I liked how
El Mayor or whatever the hell they kept saying. I always forget it.
Right.
I know it's actually in like Blade Lord too, like in the books, but I haven't read a Blade book in so long. Right. Even though I used to all the damn time.
Oh, and then when he killed the fat vampire. And that voice, that's the only thing about that movie that bugged me is that vampire's voice. I was like,
Jabba the Hutt vampire?
Yeah, the Jabba the Hutt vampire, yeah. And how he was, torturing him with
I would say more like Pizza the Hut.
Oh, Pizza
with,
the Hut.
like graphics.
He ate himself to death.
They didn't have the Lucasfilm budget, so that was Pizza the Hut, the vampire.
Yeah. If you don't get the money, whatever you call them, the Pizza the Hut is gonna order out for you.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I like that. May the Schwartz be with you. But anyway, so yeah, the only thing though is I don't remember. Well, you said you quote the movie all the time. The only thing is I don't remember that many quotes from this movie. That like quotable me like that I would quote.
It's not so much that like this movie is very quotable. Mm-hmm. It's just things Wesley Snipes said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. Right.
Like,
yeah.
And I hate to keep going back to it, but the ice skate line is also in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
It's when he has the bazooka. He was like, there's always motherfuckers trying to ice skate uphill.
Oh yeah.
And then when he goes, there was only ever one blade. There's only gonna be one blade. And I was like. Yeah, but what about Rashad Lee? And he was right, because the Blade movie got canned.
Yeah,
and I guess we're getting a Midnight Suns movie.
Yeah.
Eventually, I hope. But I was like, oh, Snipes.
Yeah.
But as an actor that nobody likes working with, a lot of people hate working with Wesley Snipes, and I've never personally met the man.
I've heard that before too.
I hope that shit isn't true. Snipes is a good fucking actor.
Yeah, he is.
He really is.
But
I'm
no,
so
no,
sorry.
go ahead.
So you said that you like the trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow in every episode we always loop it back to wrestling. Somehow I was thoroughly enjoyed in 3 to see Triple H with 2 working quads, living his best life.
Two working quads.
And then Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel were in that one too.
Yeah.
I so much don't remember the second one as well, but again, like I said, it's like this movie is.
It's something in odd numbers because like there's so many trilogies where I only have memorableness for the first and third one.
Yeah.
And the second one's like always missing, like a link in the
Well,
chain or something.
For
Second
me,
one's always a bridge.
For me, Blade is awesome, and the movie's about Blade. But my 2 favorite characters in the Blade movie was Whistler, and I actually liked Deacon Frost. I thought he was an interesting character.
Because the entire time he was like, I'm going to resurrect this blood god. We're
Right.
going to do everything. We're going to run this town. And then the whole council was like, fuck you, you turned.
Right.
I'm an upstart. I'm trying. No, fuck you.
Oh, and then
How
what
did you
he
even get on this council? Fuck you.
right, and then what he did to the one guy at the beach, he pulled his fangs out and then burned in the sun and all that. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the vampire that.
Well, that was one of the main council guys.
Yeah,
Right,
and I was
yeah,
like,
exactly.
oh, you dick.
He was like the main yeah.
One more thing about the movie before Justin gets into it
Mm-hmm.
is this movie. Actually, what's funny is I found this movie at Goodwill recently, which I think has made me think to watch it again for this.
I have all 3 of them.
For this, but in the DVD menu, you like in the extras. Yes, so kids nowadays, if you're listening to this and you don't know what a DVD is or what a DVD menu is, there used to be extras, and in the extras for Blade, there was all the houses, all the vampire house symbols. Not surprising. I used to draw those on me all the time.
Oh, really?
I'd never leave the
Oh,
house.
because it was the mark or whatever?
Yeah, I'd like have all the marks on me
Oh,
and
yeah.
be like, "Oh, Vampire Lord," and then I'd watch, like Raw and see Gangrel. Anyway, we're getting way too into my personal life. Justin, what do you think about Blade?
Yeah.
Juan mentioned soundtracks earlier. I got to shout out the one vampire movie that probably put vampires on the map because of soundtrack popularity-wise. Queen of the Freaking Damned.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
definitely.
Okay.
Because
Oh, yeah, I
that
love
is-
that movie. That's a good movie, too.
That is like one of the greatest soundtracks I may have heard in my life
Oh, yeah.
as far as a horror movie.
I was gonna make the
Definitely.
joke that I thought you were gonna talk about like how this was the best one. I'd be like, I think Lestat would have a problem with you saying
I was going
that.
to say Queen of the Damned. And we just passed its 24-year anniversary actually,
Holy
like last week.
Rest in
Or-
peace, Aaliyah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, Aaliyah. That's the main reason I wanted to shout out R.I.P. Aaliyah. And she was definitely an awesome African American figure,
Yeah,
actress,
died way too
musician, outstandingness.
And died
Anyway,
way too young.
Wasn't she also in Romeo Must Die?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
I like that movie, too.
Yeah, that movie's good.
Hey guys, I think we're gonna watch Jet Li movies.
Yeah. Oh, I'm down for that. I love Jet
Ashanti
Li
was
and Jackie
awesome.
Chan.
Because I want to watch.
Aaliyah was
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Jesus, why do I keep saying that?
I want to watch Kiss of the Dragon again. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
No, yeah, and my comic life was always interesting. I was young, see Jet go boom, and then I'm reading Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, etc. Get older, start thinking supernatural shit is great. Start reading Ghost Rider, Blade, etc. So yeah, this movie was just amazing at the time when it came out because I just figured they're never gonna make it down. Like back then, I literally remember having memories of like they're never gonna make a damn comic book movie. It's just these Hollywood people are stupid or whatever it was at the time, And yeah, this one came out. I was like, oh my god,
And Blade,
this is amazing.
And Blade is a really big gamble
Yeah.
if you think about it.
Yeah.
And then like as far as like Blade goes, Blade got me into Vampire Hunters.
Yeah.
Which ended up getting me into Hellsing. And then the anime Hellsing.
Yeah.
And then for the 20 people there that may listen to this that know what this is, Team 4-Star doing the Hellsing anime abridged series. And hearing things like that was a 65-inch plasma TV. How can I help you? Just lines like that. But yeah, Blade did a lot for my little gothic emo vampire self. Because I was, and we've talked about it before, I was really into vampires growing up, and I was like, this, and also, Blade has to be one of the smartest vampire hunters out there. To turn the sprinkler system into holy water?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
And
good.
piss off an entire
Coven?
group of people in
Right.
one go?
Right.
Also, bike nerd here. That bike is cool as hell. I should have looked up any of it, but I did not this week. I'm very sorry because I'm usually the weird mechanical guns whatever guy, but I did not look into it. But I just know that thing is badass.
I think.
I feel like a failure though because I should have at least had a brand of what they based it out of. But yeah.
I think the only thing that this movie was missing, and I love Chris Christopherson, but I feel like any old guy that is supposed to be like the hero's, like Morpheus or whatever.
Or helper.
Yeah.
Mentor.
Mentor, yeah.
Advisor.
Right.
In my head, it's just always been Sam Elliott. But he's in Ghost Rider, so never mind.
Yeah.
Abacus. Oh, actually, no. No Abacus for this because these movies aren't inherently scary. Koffin ratings? Oh, no. Do you have the kill count?
Yeah, I have the kill count. Blade, there's 72 kills.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go. So, this movie's so bloody, too.
I mean,
love
if
the
I'm
gore.
wrong, then correct me. And you people out there that listen to us, if you want to do the count yourself, I might be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure it's 72.
I absolutely and so one of the main reasons why I started this podcast is because I wanted to rewatch some of my favorite movies that have like blood and gore in them. We really haven't done many, but that'll change in March, I promise.
Oh, yeah.
But like all the gore in this movie, I fucking love.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm gonna start building a foam sign that says Teresa's and just start beating you.
I got you. Don't worry.
Especially the way they killed Deacon Frost. That's a lot of blood right there. Yeah.
The sound design of this movie too is amazing.
Yeah, it really is good.
My Koffin rating is 5 coffins. I wanted to give it to Candyman, and nothing against Candyman, but this movie lives rent free in my head.
I enjoyed it, but I'm only going to give it 4 coffins. Because I'm saving my 5 for the next
you just
movie.
You don't like being fun. That's fine.
No, I'm saving my 5 for the next movie.
Juan, you look like a motherfucker that ice skate up.
I am. I'm a motherfucker that'll skate uphill.
It is. And sorry, last thing about that line. It is the seriousness in which he says it.
Yeah. I am that man because I always go in the out and out the in.
Fair enough.
In the grocery stores. Or any store.
Yeah, gonna have to concur with Jeff's 5 coffins. I mean, it is the proto comic book movie. I mean, if this never actually hits halfway decent plus like it did, we may not have Endgame or any of the other shit. So, absolutely.
We wouldn't have Channing Tatum doing a Louisiana accent as Gambit, confusing everybody. All right.
Oh, speaking of Gambit, when we went to that comic convention, there was a female Gambit there. I thought she was interesting. I took a picture of her and Cyclops. I was like, oh, female Gambit. That was really cool.
Okay, that's what. Okay,
I remember seeing her. You're right.
Yeah. That Comic-Con was. Oh, hey, here's all these cool. Oh my God, where did Juan go?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a wanderer.
You're not just Juan, you wander.
Yeah, I do wander. I'm known for wandering.
All right.
Oh, that was it.
I did my 5 coffin already.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so.
Get with the program, jeez.
I'm tired, man. I got up. I got up way before I normally do today.
Same.
Also, so I'm looking at something right now, but in terms of these episodes, if this seems tired or rushed, I am sorry. For the next 2 weeks, we all have things going on in our lives. Like currently, I am in the middle of a move, which the next episode we do, and I'm sure I'll talk about it then too, will be the final episode in this apartment.
Yeah.
Nice.
Crazy to think that we said it almost a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, really? Hasn't been
Almost.
a year? Wow.
Yeah, because we started in.
Time flies when you're having fun.
We started in June of last year.
Oh, okay.
June 25th was our first episode that came out. It was the Alfred Hitchcock episode.
Nice.
So maybe for our yearly, we'll do another 3 Hitchcock movies.
Perhaps, yeah.
I'll bet you about the birds for 45 minutes. But anyway, so the last movie we have is Get Out, which came out February 24th, 2017. This was directed and written by a guy who I didn't think could do horror, and he has proven me wrong on many levels.
Several times over.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
We have Daniel Kaluuya as Chris, Allison Williams as Rose, Catherine Keener as Missy, Bradley Whitford as Dean, and because my notes kind of got messed up here, I want to give a shout out to one more actor in this movie, because every time I see him, he makes me very happy, and that is, Stephen Root is Jim. Anything this man is in, because that's the guy from Office Space. It's my stapler.
Yeah.
And then from Dodgeball, he was, and L. That means loser, right? No, she loves me. Oh. Let me grab my facts real quick. Power of editing. Okay. Daniel, I cannot pronounce the last name, I'm so sorry. Daniel was given the lead role on the spot after nailing his audition. Writer, co-producer, and director Jordan Peele said Daniel did about 5 takes of a key scene in which his character needs to cry, and each was so perfect that a single tear came down at the exact same time for each take.
Damn.
That is a talent.
That's a freaking accomplishment. Holy hell.
So, speaking of Chicago again, Chance the Rapper was so impressed by the film that he bought out entire showings at certain Chicago area theaters so people could see it for free. In one of his tweets about it, he said, "Just pull up with an ID and enjoy the movie."
Oh yeah, I remember that. Because it was on like social or something, I saw it and I was like, wow, that's crazy. Chance is buying people the movie.
So then the other thing that I really enjoyed about this was Jordan Peele said that the title is a reference to what he often hears black audiences shout at the screen while watching horror films, yelling at a character to get out. In this movie, Rod and Andre both say it to Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Actually, what I hear a lot is, "Run, bitch!
Yeah.
What are you still doing there?
Or that like noise.
Don't
I can't
go
even
in that
do it
fucking
right.
And
room!"
you know what? Like, as funny as that...
It's like, oh hell no, in a noise.
Yeah.
That I hear that one a ton.
Oh, hell no.
I don't really like... Well, my wife would end me, but like, during like horror movies, or earlier in life, I didn't really... Like, I'd scream if I got a jump scare. But I would never really say anything. I was the one making sounds. Like, if I knew something was coming up, I'd be like, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Like, fucking music.
Actually, this movie is a good movie. The comedian that I really liked, rest in peace. At least I think he passed away. Ralphie May.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it so cracked me up when he said that when he was talking about a movie and one of his comedy acts where he was like, he went to an African American theater and he's watching a movie with them and everything, and the lady starts talking about scuba diving and stuff like that. And one of the funniest.
Yeah.
He's like,
I think I've seen that one.
And she's like, "What you looking at?" He's like, I wouldn't go scuba diving either. And I fucking love that bit, man. That's such a funny bit.
That is a really good skit he did.
Yeah, it's a good skit he did, but yeah.
Scuba diving.
So this movie, I've said this a lot in my life, and I don't mind saying it now. Fuck white people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This movie is scary on a different level. Like,
Right.
I just... Also, I'm really mad I picked 3 movies about racism.
Yeah. Why?
Like, meaning that I didn't initially think that these 3 movies had race as a...
Thing.
As a theme.
As
Right.
part of the main point,
Yeah.
sort of, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, when we're recording this, it's still Black History Month, so I mean, it kind of makes sense. You know, Black History Month is all about remembering their past. Our past.
Like I was saying about
and
the
doing the
history
repeat it,
earlier,
right.
You know?
Yeah,
Right.
I just... This movie makes me uneasy because, like, there is no such thing as, like, a perfect family and just...
Wait, you needed a movie to know that?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Like, in the same tone of Krampus in the beginning,
Yeah.
where, like, all the family sitting at the table and then, oh shit, well, like, your relatives come over and just that tense scene of family.
Oh yeah.
This movie gives me that. This movie gives me that same.
One in Tokyo Drift. Fuck the rest of them. Well, maybe not 2. 2's
No,
okay.
yeah, 2 is good.
Monica!
Oh, not even that. Ejectocitos, cuz.
Yeah, Ejectocito, cuz.
That's my worst impression of Tyrese that I'm never gonna do it again. But no, this movie winds up my anxiety so fucking bad, and I've seen it a bunch, and I'm gonna fight this fucking ice maker.
Yep.
If one of you guys want to go.
Slap that ice maker. Okay, so this movie, it actually surprised me because this is my first time watching it. You know, I've been always meaning to get around to this movie. I just never got around to it, but it kind of caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting it to be what it was about. You know, about them stealing, African American people's bodies or souls or however you want to call it. Technically, their soul was trapped inside, but yeah. So I mean, I thought that was interesting. The science wasn't quite there, but I don't think that's really what the movie was supposed to be about.
No, it's not at all supposed to be that.
Right, exactly.
That's just supposed
I mean,
to be an element of the horror or whatever.
Right, exactly. But the whole thing about the hypnotizing them and part of how they go into the dark place or whatever and all that stuff, that always kind of freaked me out because, mind stuff and psychological, all that kind of stuff kind of, that's what horror movies are all about, if you ask me. The psychological part of it. And when a movie throws in psychological with just not, with the horror and the blood and the guts and all that, but when there's the psychological aspect to it, it always, I think that increases the horrorness of a movie. When you get the psychological, oh man, fuck you with my head type of stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's what this.
100% for this movie. I completely agree.
Yeah, exactly. And then the reaction of the one guy, the skinny guy, when he kind of snapped out of it because of the picture and the way he snapped on him.
Yeah.
That was like, oh shit, I was like, he's like, get out, yelling at him or whatever, and then
Jordan Peele's like a genius with that like quick twitch stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so freaking immaculate.
Yeah, so I enjoyed that movie because I wasn't expecting it to be exactly that. I thought maybe they were just being brainwashed or something. I thought it was like that sort of thing or whatever, just brainwashed to like white people or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I never really thought that, oh no, they're actually stealing their bodies and stuff. And I was like, wow.
Which, I mean, year of our Lord 2026, I mean, you'd have to brainwash me to like other white people. with everything I've seen over the last, I don't know, decade.
Yeah. Well, like when I was younger, I used to joke around and tell people I hate everybody equally. So,
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm all about that too, pretty much.
Yeah.
I hate everyone equally until you give me a reason not to.
Right.
I feel like the overarching rule in life that a lot of people miss is just don't be a dick.
Yeah,
exactly. Right, yeah.
Don't be a massive asshole, yeah.
Yeah. But no, this movie was good, and so...
Yeah, no, it's a good movie. I didn't get a chance to rewatch it this week, but I've seen it a few times prior. And yeah, it's a hell of a head trip, considering the subject.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because he just, I don't know, again, not just the quick twitch stuff, Jordan is just freaking awesome at like just like the head game thing too.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I probably said this in prior episodes, but I'm all about the goofy, heady person movies.
Yeah.
I love them. Outside of horror, in horror, doesn't matter. And all of the like head gamey type things he does, it's so good in this movie. Like, I don't even think I can come up with one that isn't really that good now that I'm trying to think about the rest of the movie. Because there isn't. Like, they're all like, oh my god, that's nuts. You know, when you're in your brain with it, you know.
Well, like Jeff was saying, I give him all the credit because I always just knew him as Keen and Peele.
Yeah.
I was about to bring that up. The guy who gave me Wingdings and like
Aaron.
Yeah, like all of those.
Yeah.
And like I mean, him and like Keel and Peele, they are amazing. They're hilarious, and I'm so happy that they got the recognition that they deserved.
Right.
Especially like Jordan going on to do Us and Nope and other single word movies. But
I mean, it fits. I mean, I freaking love Nope even more than Get Out.
Us is my favorite. That one.
And Us is really damn good too, yeah.
To see M'Baku in a different light was crazy. But anyway,
yeah, exactly.
Like,
Winston Duke.
Yeah.
Winston Duke in a different role like that was really cool, yeah.
My three favorite Keel and Peele skits are the football, the college one.
Oh yeah, with the names.
Yeah, all the names.
The player formerly known as Mouse Cop.
I forgot what the one was, but it was like player's name, and he was like homeschool. The D&D one where he was like, "We're gonna go get some bitches."
I forgot about that one. Fuck.
And oh shit, sorry, my third one. The AA Ron.
Yeah.
Because the line.
Nice.
The line that like always catches me is, if one of y'all says some silly ass name, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah.
D nice. You mean Denise? God damn it! Like.
Yeah.
But again, but that also goes in with that comedians make really good horror actors, or just actors in different genres. And now this isn't a one.
Well, the comedy itself makes them very versatile. Because comedy is already very versatile. Just to be a really damn good comedian, you have to be, like, crazy versatile.
Like, not as a one-to-one, but I know when a lot of people were like, oh, why did Paul Rudd get casted as Ant-Man? It makes sense. Have you ever seen a Paul Rudd movie? The man doesn't age. But anyway, like, of course he's going to be Scott Lang.
Yeah.
Like, it fits. It is perfect. So,
speaking of Ant-Man, one of my favorite lines in a movie is from Ant-Man, where he says, "I'm in the system." Yeah. I'm in the system.
I can't remember the actor's name, but I wanted Homeboy that does when he does the describing thing and it happens in real time. I wanted him to do Marvel I wanted him to do the Marvel recap after Endgame and explain the entirety of the MCU in that same style, but get everything wrong.
Oh yeah, I forget the character's name, but the actor was oh man, yeah, just look it up. I can't believe I'm blanking on it. Yeah, I was obsessed with that. After I saw the Ant-Mans, I was so obsessed with that first.
And which one are you talking about?
The way he would describe the story.
Michael Pena.
Michael Pena.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah.
Because I liked him.
And then the Adventures of it's so good. I don't understand why even, but it's great.
No, but I like him. He's a good actor because I also liked him in what was it in Friday? Or it's one of the Friday movies where he plays, I forgot, he plays one of the little Latin gangsters guys, and he's like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, he's in that movie too. Yeah, he's in that movie too. But he was good in that movie too. That cracked me up. No wire, or no, what's he saying?
No,
something.
No, that wasn't him.
That wasn't him. Yeah,
no,
wasn't.
He was in he is in a gritty cop movie called End of Watch, but I'll find him out. But no, that wasn't him. Are you talking about the little guy who's like, no more locked doors?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
It's not the same guy?
No.
I thought it was. Okay.
Hold on.
What?
I could have
I
sworn it
don't know
was the
who
same guy.
that was. The guy, no more locked doors.
Yeah, no more locked doors.
Jacob Vargas.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was the same guy.
No.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Hey, speaking from another Mexican, I hate to say it, but we all look alike. No, I'm just kidding.
He played Joker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Joker, the little Joker or something like that, right? Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
something like that.
say no more like doors.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
And we'll do the rating after, the opticus and the rating after this. But I have a weird connection to the personal connection to the Friday and Friday After Next and the movies. I got called Roach so much because I also skateboard. And I was like, y'all gotta be funny. No, I get it, but still. Alright, so abacus. I'm sorry, kill count?
Oh, yeah, the kill count. There's only 8 kills in this movie.
Really?
Yeah, there was only 8 kills. But like you said, this movie is the less kills, I think, made it more intimate.
Yeah.
I mean,
But,
'cause there's so much head trip stuff going on.
Right,
It
exactly.
could have been one kill.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But luckily, all the kills were people that deserved it, technically. Well,
No.
they're not the black people that they inhabited, but the people that went into the bodies deserved to die. Let's
Yep.
put it that way. Not the black people themselves deserved to die, but the people that were inside them deserved to die. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
And then the white people that didn't get transferred over yet that died, they deserved it too.
Sort of. Alright, so my abacus for this is a B. Again, this movie's psychological. This movie gets under my skin every time I watch it. And it's one of those movies, I want to be unnerved. I'm going to watch Get Out. And I'm so happy that I have the wherewithal, or wow, that's going to be a big word I was going to use, but that I have such a reach for horror, psychological horror, for me to be nah, I wanna make myself paranoid for a while. I'm gonna watch Get Out. You know what I mean? I can oh, I know what's gonna happen. I know how I'm gonna feel for the next couple days. Fuck this. And as my Koffin rating, 4 coffins. I think anything less is just a bitch move.
Yeah.
And now I have, just because we were talking about Friday, I have Debo on my mind. So go on.
So I also give this as B as my abacus because, like I said, the whole psychological thriller aspect of it was pretty good, and I really didn't see it coming. Like I said, I thought they were just brainwashed. I didn't think they were actually stealing their bodies, so that was a surprise to me. Usually, like I said, on big picture, and I can figure out.
There's no way to really show it.
Right? Yeah, I know.
You just have to heavily infer it. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm also glad that actually my first time watching it was for the podcast because, like I said, I haven't seen this one before. I watched it just for the podcast, not just for the podcast, but because it's one of the movies we picked. I'm glad we did because I enjoyed watching it. It was really good, and I look forward to seeing his other movies because I actually haven't seen any of them. Like I said, I always meant to get around to them. I just never had the time.
Dude, watch Nope next.
Nope next. Okay.
Yes.
Nope.
Nope.
So I think.
Nope, I will not. So I'm just playing.
I think in the future we'll definitely do a Jordan Peele levels episode.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do us.
I mean,
Nope,
he absolutely effing deserves it anyway.
us, Nope,
yeah.
and we can do us, Nope, and him.
Oh, okay.
Again, all one word movies.
Yeah, I didn't even watch him yet because it was too new for my pulling shit out of somewhere and pulling it up.
Yep.
But so I did my abacus the kill count, and then my rating. I gave it 5. This one I gave 5 because, like I said, I didn't see it coming. Usually I'm big picture and I can figure out a plot. This one I didn't see.
You weren't
it
doing
coming.
any of your pre-planning or nothing in this, huh?
No.
Wow, you weren't able to.
Yeah.
Good.
You did it in the moment. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's gonna die and she's gonna fall.
Yeah,
over
exactly.
this.
Yeah, no,
I
I didn't guess what was gonna happen, and
I don't know.
just
With
like
me, it
the
depends
maid / grandma, I didn't see that one coming at all. I mean,
No,
I thought she was just cracking up because, like I said, I thought it was they just got, psychological, whatever. What do you call
It
it?
was like the maid from Blink Twice. Red
Yeah.
Rabbit? Red Rabbit?
Right.
I mean, and me with the partial military back, I just assumed they were like doing some Quantico shit like the entire time. The
Yeah,
first
like
time I
military
watched this movie,
brainwash, right? Yeah.
like I just assumed, okay, there's some waterboarding and like some weird shit going on. Okay, cool. I'll just keep watching. It's pretty damn freaky, but I'll keep watching. But no, none of that. It was cool. And then for me, I mean, Abacus. Yeah, I gotta concur with the B again. I mean, yeah, it's pretty damn solid on the head trip stuff. Absolutely. Even like maybe the second or third time I watched it, something like still got me. And normally when I watch a movie the first time I react, and then like it's just rewatching to be there and looking at it, and I don't really do anything. But this is one of the few movies where on a second or third watch, something I was still like, oh God, yeah, that's right.
And this is definitely a movie that you could watch again and miss something the first time and be like, oh
Yeah.
man, I didn't catch that the first time.
Yeah.
I feel
that's-
like all of Jordan Peele's movies are kind of.
I was just about to get
cool.
to that, yeah, because I still watch Us to this day, and I'm like, oh wait, I didn't notice that. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Another reason for me to be.
I've done it on Nope a time or two, yeah, where I was like, oh, I didn't see that. How? And then, wait, are we still going with that, where you can only give 1 5 Koffin?
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna say I think this is the first time we all agreed on the Opicus.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time we all agreed on the Opicus.
mean,
we
there's
all
just-
did 5 before, but
There's
this is the
just
first
too
time we all
much
did the Opicus.
switchy around, weird, yeah, I mean, and then,
A new first for the Koffin Click.
yeah, I guess I'll just go 4.5 since I can't do 5 Koffins, though.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, this is a good-ass movie. Just not in the way you figure.
Right. And that's another one dug up, dusted off, and dragged through the dark with us here at the Koffin Click. If you survived this review, congratulations! You're officially tougher than half the monsters we cover. So until next time, keep your garlic handy, your lights low, and your standards flexible. This is Jeff signing off from the Koffin. Sleep tight. Something out there won't